Go forth, Family Life Ministry. Continue to do the great work you're doing. And as you go forth, encourage our men to become the loving priests in their homes again. Encourage our parents to take responsibility for their children and not depend on the school and the law enforcement officers and the government to take care of them. As you go forth, encourage your parents to know that yes, they must love their children, be the child's confidant, but they are not their children's friends. Let them know, let our parents know, that they must teach common courtesies and respect. It is still in order to say thank you. It is still in order to say I'm sorry. It is still in order to say may I. It is still in order to say sir and ma'am. It's not outdated, Bahamas. It is still in order. As we go forward, I don't mind if our children are adults or they're in college or wherever they are. Teach them to be respectful to the elderly and to others, and of course to you. As you go forward, Family Life Ministry, let parents know that they must find time for their children. Let them know that in their busy schedule, the child needs to be affirmed. The child needs to be praised. Whenever a child is participating in events, parents, and I'm speaking to the converted tonight, so I know we have to take the message to those of us who are family members who haven't yet gotten it, and to those in our homes and in the churches and those in the workplace and on the street corners, because we have many of them who haven't gotten the message. But let them know that they must affirm their children. Be there when their children participate in school events, in church events. You be the first person to hug your child and let them know, Mommy, Daddy is so proud of you. Take that message back. Let us, as we go forth, encourage the Bahamas to reinstate the family altar. Reinstate that altar, that time of prayer. And let me say to us who are sometimes busy parents, if you don't get that prayer in before school, if you're taking them to school, it's okay. Let them read the scripture in the car. I did it so many times with my children. Sometimes we couldn't get that in the morning. And I would say, boy, turn to a particular scripture and read that. Sometimes I would say, did you pray this morning? And if they shake their head, no, Mommy, and yet I say, well, prayer time. So as I drive that car, we're praying in that car. People of God, we must go back to God. Let our children know that it's God who brought them thus far. And it's God who will take them on. Let our men and women know that God has reserved sex for marriage. It's a message some of us don't like to touch, but Pastor Astwood dare to touch it. And let me say to us women, take the message back. Those of us who were single mothers, and I was one, it's okay to sit your daughters down and say, I made some mistakes. I thank God for you, but God has given us his order, and we must go to the altar before the hospital. Let them know, mothers. Let them know, fathers. I made some mistakes, but it's all right. You can get it right. And so on behalf of the Bahamas Christian Council, Family Life Ministry, you continue to go forth. God bless you.
Today we are in